And we actually jump ourselves straight back into the game. By the looks of it, both the bot actually cannot load up. So now GGnet with a one-player up advantage. We have lost our Clockwork Goblin. This little guy here, cut and paste, DC'd off. He almost DC'd in our second game. Had 20 seconds left on the clock before he actually did. But this time Warcraft 3 client DC'd him after 1 minute of non-communication. And now it will be up to BP, the Browning Potatoes, to actually multitask this one little guy. They can't buy any more items on top of him. And they'll actually try and ulti themselves in. Didn't actually manage to get on top of Kurukai. Does get this event stun off here. Big stun, Laguna Blade brings down Kurukai. So at this point, the Sentinel side realize they need to be a lot more aggressive. They need to actually push down the Scourge side. If they don't do so, they will lose this game. They are one player down. This game cannot drag on. If you play against 5 players who are completely built up on items and everything else, then it's not going to work out nice for you. Baby Knight can be as strong as he wants to be. But unless they actually can have those 4 heroes being very, very strong, control the map, it's going to be a big thing for them. Tier 1 tower is now going to be a big target. Baby Knight instantly there. Spec, Sven, Clockwork, all up there. Only one hero is not. She bugged actually free farming up the Sentinel heroes, Sentinel neutrals. SF actually very, very confident to push out a little bit further. Just a couple more souls, a little bit more pressure up on the top lane. Beastmaster's coming up, Sven's there. Just the Quill Beast there instead. As the illusions just disappear. Aegis Immortal still on top of that lone druid. Silbear, how's he going for money at the moment? Sacred Relic has been completed. And he is 200 gold away from completing the Radiance. At which point Sentinel will really, really, really be tested. Vanguard on top of Spectre looks like he's going to go for Radiance as well. It's going to be the Battle of the Radiances. Even then, we're just going to see Morphling just copy him anyway. Reflect damage as well as Radiance damage. That's going to be way too much for Morphling Kurukai to actually pass up. SF falling back on the bottom lane. Morphling, how much pharmacy he got so far? Perseverance, Ultimate Orb. About 5 minutes behind where he actually wanted to be. But now with only 4 real heroes being on the map, it's going to be a little bit easier for him to actually farm up what he needs. Battle for last hits up there on the top lane. Puppy and Kurukai fighting for farm. It's like, I'll take 1, you got the rest of the wave, I'll take 1.
A player's forces are under attack.
Morphling though, keeping the pressure on top lane. SF, Razors do pop off. Radiance has been completed now. So Puppy is ready to push out. Let's keep the pressure on the top lane as well. Kurukai might prove to me right now if he can actually replicate the bear. Probably doesn't want on that HP, but I can still look for this pressure up here on the top lane. 6 to 7 is currently where we're sitting. Hex already on top of SF. Morphling waves in over the top. SF now pops off the Manta Style. Tries to get himself out a little bit further. Bear goes down already. Will just be respawned up now by Silverbear and pushed back in again. Sven looking for an opening. Cut and paste currently being called out. Pops off the cogs. Tries to hold the Scourge heroes in place. Asden is the one who actually gets the last hit there on Cut and Paste. The hero which did actually leave. That being Lacoste. So Kurukai just happy to take out this creep wave and they will claim this tier 2 tower with new creep wave from the Scourge coming down. While this is happening, Specky still free farming up here on the top lane. 3,300 gold. Will TP himself back. Either that or Haunt when his team wants to initiate. Now the wave comes through. GGnet wants to put a bit on contention. They're going to go straight for the tier 3 tower. The Roar's already gone off. No Glyph popping off right now. They're going to go straight for the melee racks as well. That bear doing a lot of damage, especially with the Sacred Relic. Melee racks will go down. Pugna Blast as well. Glyph is going to delay the attack. And they do manage to bring down the melee racks. Range racks follows. Clockwork Goblin holds in Beastmaster. In place. Horn should come from Specky in just a moment. There goes the swap. And still Pycat falling back here. Waves going off. SF's a black chicken trying to fall himself back here. And wow, BP really forced back. Baby Knight gets wiped out here. Hasn't managed to get another kill there. Doesn't count as a double kill because there was a difference. There was a fair amount of difference in time just then. Specky daggering himself inside the trees. Pugna Blast goes off. Can't chase that far off. Nether Ward goes off. Just managed to get a little bit of a tweak off. Specky cancels off the TP. Turns around, realizing that Asm's actually managed to block himself in next to his own ward right now. Probably part of the plan. Draining life away. Specky is still there. Not another dagger just yet. Tier 2 tower almost dead in the bottom lane too.
Town is under siege. A player's forces are under attack.
Very, very close in the bottom lane. Asm's perspective. Blast comes through. VS. Magic Missile. Holding Specky in place. Haunt will be there. Won't use it though. Now the ward is there. And Sony really, really wanted to get the, or Sunny Ace. Really wanted to get the last hit there on Asm. Couldn't get it though. Asm also completed a Gwinsu. That's where the Hexes has been coming from. And now Ducky caught out. Raw goes flying out as well as the Axes. Ducky takes the fall. As well as cut and paste. They try to initiate around the Sentinel neutrals. 3 heroes down here for BP. 6 to 12.
Town is under siege.
I'm sure this one's definitely going to make its way into the forums. What would have happened if the DC didn't happen? Plate mail on top of the Spirit Bear. Looks like he's going to go for an Assault Cuirass on top of the Spirit Bear. While the Vegas Immortal is still currently on top of the Lone Druid. Won't be long before we get the announcement saying it will be reclaimed by Roshan. Passing his boots over to the Bear. Giving him that little bit of grunt on the front sides. So there goes out tier 2 tower. Tier 3 will be the next push. 6-12, entire Sentinel side is actually up. Couple of races coming off here from Baby Knight. Manda style as well. VS swaps him down to the low ground. They want to bring him down. Great Sven stun managed to actually stall down the Bear. Baby Knight pops off the ulti. Kurukai did wave in a little bit closer towards that one. Not going to help out in the end. Cogs do pop off. Specky Haunt. Who's he actually going to go for? It's just more harassment. He's moving back now. SF, good raise actually coming in from Baby Knight in the backside, but it's not going to be enough. 3 down for the Sentinel side. Baby Knight trying to retrieve himself down. Blink Dagger is back up again. Turns himself around. Pugna's there and hexes him, decrepifies him, drains him, blinks himself over to the other side of the tower. And Baby Knight is on the run. But that's not the important thing at the moment for the Scourge. With 3 heroes down, they can claim this mid-Rax. Morphling, surprisingly Kurukai not completely agi spec right now. You can easily put this game beyond contention. Very, very fast. But there goes your mid-Rax. Specky trying to do whatever defense he can, throwing out that dagger. Slowing down the Scourge heroes. But it looks like GGnet, they want to secure their position here in the grand final. Hitting on top of the tier 4 tower. The Bears are doing what they can. Baby Knight is actually just sitting at Roshan. There's nothing more it can actually do. While GGnet pushed down his main door. Cogs go off. It's not going to be enough. Cut and paste goes there. And you knew this was happening. Once that tier 2, the mid-racks went down. That is GG. Leaving from Baby Knight already. The only person who actually have left this game so far. But that does mean we now have the Ukrainian face-off against GGnet. Who will come out on top? Who actually knows, but we'll wait for it to be official. The World Tree will actually go down. 195-15 for Baby Knight. Doesn't matter how strong you are. If you don't hold your towers, if you don't hold your Raxes, you're dead. The bigger problem at that point, though, was the fact there was a disconnect. To actually lose a player like Cut and Paste, he is your, basically, as Clockwork Goblin, your great initiator, got taken out of the lineup. You still got to say GGnet was pretty strong at that point, though. They had been farming up pretty well on top of Syllabear. He was there for the push. You knew Pugna was going to push hard as well. Morphling had a bit of a rough start, but was still developing his way back up again. As you saw it later on in the piece, Kurukai was still doing damage and keeping himself in the mix. And it wasn't enough for GGnet to actually come out on top. So we do actually know who will be there for the grand final. When the grand final will be, who actually knows? But hopefully myself will actually not have to be working. And we'll actually be able to shoutcast that one live for you, everyone out there. And a big shout to actually everybody out there for actually tuning in live. It's great to actually have you here. If you missed it live, or you only just tuned in the end going, oh crap, what the hell happened? You can check out the VODs. We'll be uploading them during the day, so they should be up over the night as well as into the next day, depending how large they are. We do have a couple of other matches to actually upload as well. Counter-Strike matches have been coming out of CyberGamer TV as well, and there'll be a lot more matches coming out pretty soon as well. So thank you very much, guys. CyberGamer Network YouTube channel, place to be, cybergamertv.com. That is where you're going to find out all the upcoming shoutcasts that I actually do, sometime pretty late notice. Just like this one, we only announced it a day ago. So, guys, when the match is announced, we try and be there. So, guys, basically, keep checking the site. Hopefully we'll have more action for you soon. I'm pretty sure we will. And thank you very much for your company. I'll see you next time.